Man, I feel like we're awfully close today. Our legs are touching. It's probably because you wanted to do that gay porn thing again.
Respect the testicles, respect the testicles, respect the testicles!
You know what? For the last time, man, we're not starting an OnlyFans page.
Welcome to Stoopid Movies, where we watch them so you don't have to.
And this week we watched Clown Motel. 2019. Oh, this movie made me think of poop.
Had some people, some well-known names, actually.
Right.
Tony Moran, Martin Kleba, and then Adam's favorite person in the whole world, Ari Lehman.
I want to like you, Ari Lehman. I really do. It's just every time I see you in anything, you look like a dickhead. Also, no one gives a shit that you played Jason for like 45 seconds in one movie.
Distributed by ITN Distribution, which is a well-known in the horror industry, I believe. I see it a lot. So, we are driving down the road on vacation, and we were on we're in the middle of a desert.
In Nevada.
In Nevada.
That's what they have there.
That's what they have is
deserts.
Lots of deserts. Oh. And we come across a motel, and there's clowns in front of it. What happened when we arrived?
I mean, that's basically what the movie was.
So let's hop right into what we considered the positives.
Yep. No, there were some cool... The setting to this is really cool. This is a real motel.
Right.
That I've seen other people on YouTube actually go to this motel. It is a cool place.
It's a great setting and, out in the middle of nowhere.
I would much rather just watch a documentary about this hotel.
The package we received of likes is very small this week. The camera work was decent.
Yeah.
Quality was fine enough for being a lower budget indie.
Yeah, it looked fine.
Yeah. It has some CG in it, and it's not the worst we've ever seen.
Yeah.
The fire compositing was decent enough.
Yeah, for an indie.
Indie.
This wasn't good CG.
Right.
But for an indie, it was decent.
The effects were by Joe Castro, who does a lot of indie horror makeup stuff.
He did Terror Tunes.
Well, we're not going to talk about Terror Tunes.
Oh, you know what else he did? Terror Tunes 3.
Some of the gore was okay. I mean, it looked alright. Like the wrench through the boobie.
That was actually a pretty decent... I've never seen that done before.
Right.
He shoves like a crowbar through her boob. That was cool.
I'll give it.
Yeah.
Well, and now...
You're not even going to touch that one? You put it on there. You wanted it.
What? That was just...
No, you got to say it. You say it. You say it. Say it.
Respect the testicles.
There were some funny moments in this movie.
Few and far between, but it was there.
Okay, so that's it. We didn't like anything else. Now let's go to my favorite segment. What did we not like?
The biggest damn scene in a movie. You all know what it is. Pacing. And this movie was boring as watching a rabbit
poop.
Walk like a turtle. Yeah, poop. No, it was slow. It was boring. I was bored out of my skull.
This movie was so dull. We watched it at 1.5 speed, and it was still slow. The acting sucked.
Yeah, not very good. Sorry.
I'm sorry. These people need to not act. Some of them were okay for the indie scene. Some of them were okay acting, but some of them were just fucking horrible.
Yeah. The characters were just... They were annoying.
I think that's a big part of it, too. The way they were written, I just hated every one of them. I was cheering for the clowns to kill them.
Yeah.
But since we're on that, I'm going to just go ahead and segue here.
Yeah.
The clowns fucking sucked. They were boring. They weren't scary.
No.
There was, no impact to them at all. When they first showed up, which should have been this really cool scene, it was like, oh my god, these clowns are coming to kill us. None. It was just like, sup, dude. You guys have clowns. Yeah. Clowns... by their very nature, are terrifying.
Yeah.
But these weren't. These were just like, if we put Rob in clown makeup, but he didn't do anything different.
It was just dry. And, it was dry like psoriasis on the balls.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just...
that sounds unpleasant.
The story is just unengaging.
Yeah.
It's unexciting. It's uninteresting. It's just, there's nothing to pull you in and keep you going.
There was way too much exposition to explain the backstory.
And flashbacks and boo.
Yeah.
Boo, 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 boo.
If you can't come up with a better way to explain the important parts of your movie than by having someone read out of a diary the important parts of the movie. Don't write that movie.
There's a little bit of gore from Joe Castro. Castro. But there wasn't a lot.
Yeah, no.
And it was pretty cool,
I don't want realistic. I don't. Not for this.
No, this is shut.
I want Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
I want blood fountains. You're fucking a killer clown movie. Make it gory. Or have no gore at all, like Killer Clowns from Outer Space, but make it threatening.
Yeah. See, that's the biggest thing. The clowns were not threatening at all.
The whole movie was just dull. That was the best way to describe it. With the exception of the location itself. The camera work was dull and uninspired. It's the same camera work we've seen. I mean, it was passable.
Yeah.
But it wasn't good.
There
There was no score.
No.
To even talk about. The acting was dull. The characters were dull. The story was dull. This movie is like the epitome of
all caps. DULL. So, on that note...
And he did, too. Just so you know, he wrote dull, all caps.
I did.
So, Rob...
Let's wrap this match up. So, I did not enjoy this movie, if you can't tell. It was not enjoyable to me. I was bored. It was just lacked everything that makes a movie good, in my opinion. I have nothing to say. I don't want to speak about this garbage anymore. Go to the real Clown Motel and quit clowning around when you make these movies. 1 out of 8.
That was a lot to say for not having anything to say. So, I will give the actual Clown Motel a 6 out of 8. Looks like a cool place. I'd love to go visit it. It looks like it's a lot of fun. This, 1 out of 8.
No! If you like what we're doing, you can like and subscribe to our channel. Tell your friends. Just do it. If you don't, whatever, but do it! You can also find us over on Facebook.com/StoopidMovies and on the Instagram @StoopidMovies, @DarkSketchTurner, @TheHorrorPunk. You can email us at StoopidMovies@Outlook.com. This movie sucked. Oh, before we go, send Rob pictures of your clown penis. He's starting a collection. We're dumb. Yeah. 1 U.
2 O's.
All right. So this...
Doom.
Doom.